This is Lee Rodarte. He was a 28-year-old kitchen manager at a casual seafood restaurant in Jacksonville, Florida. And in August 2017, he became the main suspect in a case that shocked everyone around him. On August 2nd, 2017, at around 5:15 p.m., 21-year-old Savannah Gold left her parents' home in good spirits. She got in her car and drove to San Jose Boulevard in Jacksonville. She was supposed to start her 5:30 p.m. shift at the Bonefish Grill, where she worked as a waitress. But that night, Savannah never walked through the restaurant doors. It was a quiet Wednesday, so her missing shift didn't cause chaos. The supervisor on duty simply took her off the roster and kept the evening moving. At first, nobody there knew anything was wrong. The alarm started about an hour and 15 minutes after Savannah left home. Her father got a text message from her phone that read this. Just 43 seconds later, her older brother got one too. Both messages came from Savannah's number, but the family instantly felt something was off. She had just left the house happy and relaxed, yet now these texts claimed she was running away with some unknown man without taking clothes, bags, or anything with her. The writing also didn't sound like her at all. The messages were full of spelling mistakes and written in a style that was nothing like how Savannah usually typed. Her family tried to call her back within minutes, but her phone was already switched off. That's when panic really set in. They called the Bonefish Grill to see if she had shown up for work. When they heard she hadn't, they knew something was very wrong. They called police and reported her missing. At this point, Savannah had been gone for less than 2 hours. 40 minutes later, officers found Savannah's car unlocked and abandoned in the Bonefish Grill parking lot. Her wallet, Idaho, and other valuables were still inside. Only her phone was missing, so this didn't look like a robbery. Detectives pulled the parking lot surveillance video. In it, Savannah parks at 5:31 p.m., gets out, and walks to a silver car. She talks to the driver for 14 minutes, then gets into the back seat. Seconds later, the car starts shaking like there's a struggle. The rear door opens 3 times but is slammed shut each time. Then everything goes still. Savannah is never seen getting out. A man with short brown hair, about 5'11", steps out of the driver's seat. He walks to Savannah's car, reaches inside, and appears to take her phone. Then he slashes one of her front tires, returns to his car, and drives away at 6:04 p.m. The silver car was a 2012 Chevy Malibu registered to 28-year-old Bonefish Grill manager Lee Rodarte. Co-workers later said he'd been in an on and off relationship with Savannah. 3 days after she vanished, officers arrested Lee at work and brought him to the station. This is where the interrogation begins.
In my trunk, I'll go get him.
Okay, I just want to, just our policy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Will you do me a favor? I'm going to have you take that apron on
Okay.
too, just to kind of get it right away. I'll set it right out here. So you can go have a seat for me real quick. I'll be right back, okay?
Yes, sir.
Lee was just brought in the interrogation room and was told that they'd be right back, but instead, they let him sit in silence for 90 minutes.
Detective Staley, she was interviewing some of the other folks, waiters and other staff people the other day, so she didn't get a chance to come in at the time. I wanted to talk to you, or actually we wanted to. You want some more water?
Please. Actually, would it be all right to use the restroom one more time before we start
Come
off?
on, you bet. I'll walk out there.
All right,
Let me grab, hold on one second, let me grab somebody.
No problem.
We'll go. Yeah, no worries. Okay. Neil. Yeah, we're good.
Sorry.
Come on.
Okay.
You good? Come on. So let's get just a couple. Just make sure I've got your basic information. It's Lee, and tell me how you pronounce your last name.
Rodarte.
Rodarte. Okay, and that's Rodarte.
Yeah.
Right, and it's 1081 Halifax Road, Jacksonville. What's the zip there?
32216.
32216. Okay. Date of birth is 8/11 of 88.
Yep.
And 5'11.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your approximate weight?
It's been a while since I weighed myself, but I'm probably about 163, something like that.
163. Okay. And what color eyes do you have?
Brown.
Brown. Hair is
Brown.
brown. And what's your phone number?
904
Okay.
452
452. Yes, sir.
6094.
6094. Okay. Just make sure I have that. And white male. How old are you?
28.
28. And can you read and write?
Yes.
What's the last school you went to?
Forest High School.
Oh, yeah.
Before it was renamed.
Yeah, yeah. When did you graduate from there?
06.
Okay. 2006. All right. And you can read and write. Have you had, have you drank any alcohol today? Any drugs today?
I took an Adderall that my buddy gave me.
Okay.
Because I was there so late last night. I came in and was super tired. Like, here, take this.
Okay. Adderall?
Yeah.
And do you normally take that?
Nah, it was, I've taken one a long time ago. Like,
Okay.
I wouldn't say high school, a little bit after high school, but it's been years.
Okay. Yeah. But nothing to drink alcohol-wise?
No.
Okay. And about what time do you think you took Adderall?
It was probably 12-ish.
Like noon?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you understand what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Being able to communicate,
Yes,
okay, nothing, it didn't, make you
No.
not be able to. Okay, yeah. And no alcohol. And you said you can read and write?
Yes.
Perfect, awesome. I want to ask you some questions, but I want to go over your rights. We are currently at 501 East Bay Street, which is the Police Memorial Building. Today is August the 5th, 2017, and it's approximately 7:15. Make sure I got that. Yep. So we'll say 7:15 p.m., give or take. Will you read just that top line to me?
You have the following rights under the United States Constitution.
Perfect. I'll read these with you, and you can just kind of follow. You do not have to make a statement or say anything. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you make a statement, or before any questions are asked of you, and to have the lawyer with you during any questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to you before any questioning if you wish. If you do answer questions, you also have the right to stop answering those questions at any time and consult with your attorney or with a lawyer. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. You just sign there that you understand them. That isn't admitting or not.
This interrogation started rather usual. They gathered his basic information, some casual stuff. But this time, there were other implications, like his height and weight. This was important because they already had seen on the security cameras a guy with short brown hair looking like 5'11".
Perfect. I appreciate that. All right. So, Savannah, you said that you knew her and you guys you knew her from work. I mean, just kind of fill me in with that. How long have you known her?
Like I said, I've known her obviously since she started working there. I would say probably about 8 months ago or so, we started hanging out outside of work. And at the time I had a girlfriend. But we kind of connected, me and Savannah. So we hung out a little bit here and there. Got pretty close. We come from, I guess, somewhat similar backgrounds, I guess you should say.
Okay.
She didn't have it the best growing up, neither did I. So we kind of connected and hung out for a little while. I'd probably say a period of 2-3 months.
Okay.
And then she started using drugs a lot.
Okay.
Now, I used them with her, not the same drugs that she used all the time, but I did them with her a couple times, and then she started to get heavy into them. And
oh, gotcha. Okay.
so I kind of just tried to take a step back and, put things off. And after that, me and my ex started kind of chit-chatting again.
Okay. And who's that? What's her name?
Her name's Chelsea.
Okay. All right.
So we kind of started chit-chatting again. Never really 100% because obviously, she was still kind of upset about me hanging out with Savannah and stuff like that. And then probably a month or so ago, I saw Savannah at work and she looked healthy again. She gained a little bit of weight and just, friendly talk at work, telling her, hope everything's been good. And she told me, that I guess she did a lot of drugs and ended up in the hospital. And she ended up missing I want to say a couple of days, 3 or 4 days from work.
Oh, okay.
So obviously, me being pretty close to her, I was concerned and everything. But after she came back, you know, she looked good, and she ended up telling me that, I guess, you know, over those 4 days she detoxed pretty well, and she kind of caught a, you know, new sense into why she shouldn't do drugs so much.
Okay.
And like I said, she looked good. You know, she started looking healthy. So we kind of were talking, you know, here and there. We hung out a couple times. She came over to the house, and you know, we just kicked back, drink a couple beers, watch movies, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then as we hung out, you know, after a couple times, she brought drugs over. And I told her, I was like, you know, you're doing really good. You can't, you know, you shouldn't be doing it again. You're finally gaining weight. Because when we were together the first time, she was, you know, she got really petite and just didn't look well, which is kind of why I took a step back. Plus, my father used a lot of drugs growing up, and my mother used a lot of drugs growing up. And it was just kind of a hard thing to see, you know, every time that we hung out. Like I said, we did, you know, we took like some pain pills here and there on occasion, but then she started like bringing heroin over and stuff like that. And that's, you know, my mom was addicted to methamphetamines when she was, when I was younger. So those hard drugs just kind of scare me a little bit. So that's why I took a step back the first time. And then I felt like she was better, you know, as we hung out recently. And she brought drugs over to my house the last time that we hung out. And we would text here and there. I would ask her how she's doing, you know, hope her day's going good. Just because I told her when she left the last time that we hung out, I was like, you know, you're doing really well. Stop doing this, you know, you can do it.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I heard that she just kept, you know, was doing the same thing. So we texted a couple times, and I ended up telling her, I was like, hey, you know, for one, I'm dealing with a lot of personal stuff myself right now as it is. You know, I'm a little depressed. But I think we're moving too fast. I think we should, you know, stop talking. And she said, I understand, it's completely fine, no problem, you know. She said, I'll delete your number, I'll never text you again. And I said the same. I was like, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, you know, try to jump back into things. I think we moved too fast. And I said I wouldn't text her either, just to, you know, kind of split mutual ways.
Mutual. Right, yeah. No worries,
and that was the last time that we text.
When was that? When was that?
It was probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. Sometime in July.
Right. Yeah, and I think that's one of the things you said was that was the last time that you had contact with her.
Stop talking mutually and just move on, and, you know, be cordial or whatever. But it was nothing more than that. And she said, I'm going to do what I want. You can believe what you want. I didn't tell anybody anything. And I told her, I said, the girl that you were out with told Chelsea that we were still having sex. And
Lee has just waived his rights, and the detective lets him talk. What follows is classic, let the suspect build the story. Lee starts by painting a sad, shared background bond with Savannah. Troubled childhoods, drugs, getting close, then pulling back because he was worried about her. He keeps framing himself as the concerned, reasonable one. At the same time, he slowly admits to more and more contact with her, despite earlier claiming he hadn't seen her in weeks. We see the first clear crack when he finally changes his timeline and admits he saw Savannah on Wednesday in the parking lot. He brings up her drug use, her talking at work, and the risk to his job as a manager. In doing so, he accidentally gives the detective motive, conflict, and a private meeting at the exact critical moment.
My house, like yesterday, and hanging out, and
the girl that she was out with when?
That Savannah was out with a couple nights prior.
Okay, gotcha.
I guess at one of the bars in Mandarin.
And who was that?
Bonefish. The girl that she was with, her name was Rachel.
Rachel, okay. And Rachel told Chelsea
that Savannah was saying that because me and Chelsea talk, you know, we're very, you know, friendly at work. You know, we joke back and forth.
Okay.
And Savannah said, yeah, I did say that. You know, I don't really like Chelsea. You know, and I said, well, look, you need to stop.
Okay.
Because for one, like I said, we agreed to go our separate ways. And it's jeopardizing my job, and it's making me really upset having to come into work, you know, or talk to Chelsea, and she just constantly, you know, badgering me about stuff that you're saying that isn't true.
Yeah.
And I told her that she needs to stop. At that point, I got out, and I punctured the hole on the tire.
Okay.
And I said, no, stop. Like, I'm serious. I don't want to talk to you. It's not good for us, so let's stop. And she just said, why'd you do that? You know, I said, well, I'm upset. You know, I apologized after. I told her I would get her a new tire, and she said, fuck you. You know, you're a piece of shit. And I said, she said she's gonna keep talking, you know, telling lies and stuff about me and everything like that. And I said, don't do it again, or next time it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be your windows.
Okay.
And at that point, she had her phone in her hand. She got out of the car and walked towards the main entrance from San Jose.
So like if
So this is
like I know Bonefish is like over here. This is San Jose. This is the bank. It's over here in this area. Where were you guys parked?
She was parked here.
Okay.
To the left of the Five-Star ATM.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was parked here.
Okay. All right. So you're like here.
Yeah, I was.
And she's over here?
I was probably 3 spaces away.
Okay, from her
so.
car.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
And what do you drive?
I drive a Chevy Malibu,
Okay. What color is it?
silver.
Silver Chevy Malibu.
Yeah.
Does it have Colorado tags, Florida tags, Georgia tags? Okay. And did you, when you got there, did you pull into the parking place? Did you park sideways? Did you park
I pulled
backward?
in. I backed in.
Okay, you're backed in.
Yeah.
You backed into this parking place over by the bank area, by the Vistar ATM.
Yeah.
And you're driving a silver Chevy Malibu with a Florida tag. Okay, and then she pulls in over on this side of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so like if you're in the car and you're sitting here, she would be on your left.
So
You're
if
the driver's
if
side.
I'm sitting facing forward, yeah, she was on
Okay.
the driver's side.
Does she back in? Does she pull in?
She pulled in.
Okay, all right. So when she gets out, she's close enough to you, and that's when you motioned her over or called her over or said, hey, can I
Yeah, I
talk
just
to
said,
you?
hey, can I talk
Okay.
to you?
Were you by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody was in the car with you.
No.
Was anybody in the car with her?
No.
Okay. All right. What was she wearing?
Her uniform.
Uniform? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then she comes over. She says, can I get in the car? If I say anything wrong, correct me.
Okay.
I'm gonna repeat back, but if I don't get something right, I need you to make sure I'm saying the right thing. Okay. You say, hey, can I talk to you? She walks over, approaches on the driver's side. You in the car or out of the car then?
In the car.
Okay, you're sitting in the driver's
Yeah.
seat? Okay. And she asked, can she get in because she's just done heroin?
Yeah.
Okay. And then how does she do it? Does she shoot up, snort, smoke?
She snorts it.
Okay. And then she
She's
comes.
told me she shot up before, but
Yeah.
never in front of me.
Okay. And then she comes and gets in the car with you.
Yeah.
And is your car a 2-door or 4-door?
4-door.
4-door. Does she get in the front seat or the back seat?
She gets in the back, and I asked why she got in the back.
Okay.
She was like, I just don't want anybody to see me, you know.
And where did you get into?
She said, you can come back here and we can talk.
Okay.
And so I got out and I got in the back seat.
Okay, so you guys are both in the back
Yeah.
seat now. Okay, got you. All right. I wasn't sure. And then how the conversation went. Basically, you're telling her to leave you alone.
Yeah.
Stop harassing you, or why are you telling people that we're having sex and you guys, you don't want to jeopardize your job along
Yeah, I
those
just
lines?
told her, you know, especially since she was high, I was like, you know, you know, we just don't need to have anything to do with each other. And she said, fuck you, you know, I'm going to keep doing this or whatever.
Okay.
So I got out and
what did you
punctured a tire.
use to? Which tire did you puncture on her car?
Driver's side, front.
Front driver's side.
Yeah.
Okay. And what did you puncture it with?
I had a small kitchen knife that I used as a Phillips head screwdriver one time.
Is that in your car or is that on your person? Is like a part of your?
It's something that I had in the car.
Okay.
It's not nothing I use at work. It was just one from the house that
Okay.
I needed a Phillips head screwdriver one time when I was out there, and I just left it in there.
And it was in the car.
Is it a screwdriver you did it with?
No, it was like a small paring knife, I guess you would say.
Paring knife.
Yeah.
Did it have what color handle did it have on it?
It was just all metal.
Okay. An all metal paring knife.
Yeah.
Okay. And then did you cut it, puncture it, something else? Stabbed it, like a puncture.
Yeah.
And then you got back in, and then what did you say to her?
I said, "Now, can you leave me alone? Like, I'm serious. I don't want to talk to you." And she said, "Fuck you. Why'd you do that?" And I said, and she continued to say that she's going to do whatever she wants, you know, and she'll say what she wants, no matter what. And I knew in my mind it was because she was high.
Yeah. So what did you say?
But I got
Obviously, you got to get pissed.
Yeah, I got aggravated.
I mean, I would too.
Yeah, I got frustrated.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, well, next time it'll be worse. It'll be your windows.
Okay.
And then
Now, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Have you ever done anything like that before to her car?
No.
Okay. We were told that it happened before to her car. Have you heard that?
I didn't heard that.
You had not
her
heard
car
that?
had been vandalized before. No.
You have?
No.
Okay, so you didn't know about that.
No.
Okay. Same deal. Okay. All right. Okay. What were you were saying something about the after you got back? Did you get back in the car?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you get in the front seat or the back seat?
I got in the front seat.
Okay. That time you got in the front seat. And where is she?
She was in the back seat still.
Okay.
And at that point, I said, you know, now leave me alone. She responded. I said, next time it'll be your windows.
Okay.
And she said, fuck you. You know, I'll do what I want. And she got out.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like she was either texting or calling somebody.
Okay.
Because as she started walking towards there's an entrance to the plaza.
Okay. Yeah. It's closer towards 295.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say she was walking along the edge of the plaza, but she was walking maybe.
Okay. So, while you guys are in the car together, you guys are talking back and forth. Is she calling somebody while you guys are talking back and forth on the phone?
She didn't call anybody. No,
Okay.
she had her phone in her hand.
Yeah.
But I don't think she texted anybody.
So she gets out of the car with you, and starts walking in this direction.
I was in the car.
You were in the car, but she got out.
Yeah.
And now you were in the front seat.
Yes.
So she gets out of the back seat and begins walking in the direction of, not necessarily paralleling San Jose, but she's walking towards 295 or down towards that entrance area.
Yeah.
And then she's got her phone, and you said you thought she was calling somebody?
She had it in her hand and looked like, I mean, I couldn't tell if she was texting or not or anything.
But she had her phone out.
Yeah, she had her phone out and was looking at it, and then it looked like she was.
Here, Lee continues shaping himself as the annoyed but harmless ex while quietly giving the detective everything they need. He admits puncturing Savannah's tire with a knife he keeps in his car, confirms he backed his silver Chevy Malibu into a spot by the ATM, and places Savannah in his back seat in full uniform. He frames it all as workplace drama and frustration. She's lying. He's worried about his job. He just wants her to leave him alone. But notice what he slides in at the end, a mysterious, older green Ford pickup that supposedly appears right as she walks away and that she conveniently climbs into. This gives detectives motive, conflict, a weapon, and his exact position in the lot, while his last-minute green truck story reads like a rushed attempt to push the blame onto some unknown third party.
To her ear, and then the green truck came around.
Okay.
And
how long do you think it was between the time that she got out and started using her phone till that green truck pulled up?
Maybe 5 minutes.
Okay. So wow. So if she called somebody, they got there in 5 minutes to pick her up?
Well, I mean, like I said, it looked like she was going to call somebody, and that's when the green truck came around, and she got in.
Okay. So she gets in the truck. What happened at that point?
they drove back around, kind of looped around a little bit.
Which way they drive?
So she would say like here,
Mm-hmm.
the green truck comes here, and then kind of just loops around.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked, I guess they exited that way, and at that point, I left.
They exited going which way? Down Santa?
Towards Claire
295?
Lane. I guess to leave the
So they come out on the back
Shopping
side of
center.
this bank, like this way,
yeah.
towards Claire and San Jose?
Yeah.
And then you pull out. Which way do you go?
I go around and then go out the same way.
Same way?
Yeah.
Okay. And where do you go from there?
From there, I go home.
You just go straight home from
So
there?
tell me your route on the way home that you went.
295 all the way to Beach Boulevard to Grove Park, and then Grove Park.
How long does that usually take you? Depending on traffic, obviously.
I think it usually takes me about 25 minutes or so.
Okay. What happened to your neck?
That was self-inflicted, actually.
Why?
I just have been having kind of a hard time.
To your neck?
I couldn't. Yeah, I did. And
What did you use?
a knife.
When did you do that?
Some time in July.
You did that in July and it's still
Yeah.
bloody?
Well, I kind of peel the scab here and there at work, hitting it on stuff like that. I peeled it last night working,
Okay.
and it was coming off a little bit today, so I peeled that a little
Okay.
bit.
All right, let me see.
But this was the same night. This one was just a lot worse
Yeah.
than this one was.
Okay. And that was in July?
Yeah.
Okay. Like a few weeks back.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So could you see who the person in the truck was?
The truck had fairly tinted windows. I saw a baseball cap.
Yeah. Okay. You see a guy, girl, white, black?
I couldn't really tell if it was a guy or a girl.
Okay.
I just remember seeing the truck drive and her get in.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm sitting in the front and the truck drives right past me.
Yeah.
And I saw a baseball cap through the passenger window.
Okay.
But
So did it seem like she knew the person?
I mean, she got right in.
Had you ever seen the truck before?
No.
Never.
Mm-mm.
Have you seen it since then?
No.
Did
Why
she
did-
say?
Oh, go ahead.
Well, did she say anything to you when she got out of the car, other than
She was just
fuck
like,
you?
fuck you,
Okay.
I'm gonna do what I want. And then
She doesn't
got
say
out.
anything other than that. Okay.
Lee, why didn't you mention this before since we've been looking for this girl? I mean, don't you think that information
I mean,
is important?
it definitely does. And I regret obviously not saying anything before. I mean, I talked to Chelsea, and she said, you need to tell them what you know and everything.
When did you
like
talk
that.
to Chelsea? You talked to Chelsea about this?
Yes.
Okay. When did you talk to her?
The day that it happened,
Okay.
because I mean, her whole issue with me was me hanging out with Savannah
Sure.
prior.
Yeah, yeah. And if Savannah's out of the picture, then you guys can be free to have your relationship, be back together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Savannah's in the way, in essence, right? I mean, she's kind of creeped in. I mean, she sounds like she's an ass. I mean, she's that way to you. If she's out there telling people you guys are having sex, and if you're not, or if you are, then she's the one that's kind of pushing your buttons. She's pushing Chelsea's buttons.
I told Chelsea that I was gonna tell her, to leave me alone.
You were
and
going to tell
stop.
Savannah?
Yeah.
When did you tell Chelsea that?
I believe it was Tuesday
Okay.
night, maybe.
Tuesday night?
Yeah.
And you, how do you guys talk? Do y'all Facebook, talk, text?
Text message.
Okay. And do you have a Facebook?
No.
Okay. You don't have one at all?
I had one.
Okay.
I deactivated it maybe a month or two ago.
Okay. Okay. It's still there, or you don't use it, or you actually
I deactivated the account.
Okay. So it's not, you don't even have one that's out there then. Okay.
No.
Okay.
I did have one when Savannah and I first started talking. That
Okay.
was kind of how we talked.
You wait for you guys to talk without Chelsea knowing what was going on.
Yeah.
I'm not telling Chelsea. I'm just
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I come up and talked to you yesterday, I'm not threatening. I'm just I'm talking to everybody up there. What? Why?
Well, I just, I freaked out, to be honest with you. I mean,
This girl's missing?
yes.
Okay, but you know she's been missing. I mean, you knew from, from in essence from day one that she is that she's missing, and you freaked out that you had to know.
Obviously, I was the last one to see her, so I was a little bit scared at that.
How do you know you just said you weren't the last one to see her? You just said somebody in a truck.
Well, the last one to see her at Bonefish.
Okay.
The last one she's heard from.
Right.
Or had contact with that anybody knows of.
Sure.
And, I thought that I had a warrant out already.
Okay. What's the warrant for?
I didn't go to a court date for a ticket.
Okay.
So, obviously I didn't...
I talked to you last night.
Yeah.
And I didn't have handcuffs. Wasn't threatening in any way.
Definitely not.
And I left. So, what were you? You were worried. If you were worried you were going to get arrested, then that would have happened.
Well, that's another reason that, Chelsea called me and I said, I told him I didn't, know anything. What do I do now? I already.
When did you talk to Chelsea about that? When did you talk to her? About that you talked. It had to have been after last night. So was it today?
No, I didn't talk to her today.
Okay, so I was up there talking to you last night at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So did you talk to her
No,
after
I'm sorry.
that?
It was earlier in the day. Because obviously I told her what happened the day that it happened.
Mm-hmm.
And told her that I was going to tell Savannah to leave me alone.
Okay.
The day before.
Mm-hmm.
And after I told her, what happened about me, puncturing the tire and her getting in the car with some guy.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit just about, how it's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I said, well, she hasn't hung out with the best of people in her past.
Okay.
And she asked me if I knew who it was. I said no. Just told her it was, a green truck.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything happened, and her mom and the police came up there and everything like that. So we talked Thursday night, and she said, "Hey, you need to tell somebody."
Okay.
And I was like, "I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I don't want to get in trouble for anything or have anything be a suspect or anything like that." Which obviously wasn't the right decision to make.
Yeah.
Because now,
yeah, because we're going to find out stuff.
Yeah, we could have gotten 3 days ahead.
Obviously, now it looks.
So, so you're saying that there's a green. What kind of truck was it?
It looked like a Ford, like a mid '90s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was a 2-door, maybe the ones with the little third door that you open from the side.
Okay. Well, the good thing about that is we should be able to verify all of those kind of things. That won't be a problem at all. Yeah, just I don't know. So you said that you told her that you had talked to us, but I don't think that could chronologically. I don't think that could match up.
No, okay. we talked Thursday.
Okay.
And
not last night after we talked.
Or we talked Thursday.
Okay.
After her mom and everything was on the news.
Yeah.
She called me and was like, "Hey, everything's all over the news. You need to tell somebody." She said, "Call the hotline," or something like that.
Did you call the hotline?
I told her I did, just because I was scared to call that night.
But did you ever call the hotline?
No.
Okay.
So you haven't told anyone yet of this, other than Chelsea.
Chelsea's the only person that knows.
Okay.
Just because I felt like I could,
Did you and
wanted
Chelsea
to be
talk?
truthful.
So how'd that conversation go with you and Chelsea?
She kept asking me, it's like, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? And I would tell her, and
Here, Lee doubles down on the mystery green truck story, and it only gets weaker the more he talks. He claims Savannah stormed out, walked toward the plaza, and within about 5 minutes, a stranger in an older green Ford pickup just happened to show up and pick her up. He can't say if it was a man or a woman, can't describe the driver, and only remembers a baseball cap through tinted windows. When the detective asks why he never mentioned any of this earlier, Lee blames fear and a traffic warrant, then admits the only person he told was Chelsea, and even lied to her about calling the tip line. At the same time, he offers a dramatic, self-inflicted neck wound story, trying to paint himself as a depressed, overwhelmed victim rather than the last person seen with Savannah.
I would tell her, and she said it's crazy. And then she told me that, I need to call somebody and let them know that I was talked to her Wednesday, before the news said she went missing.
Yeah.
And I said I would.
Okay.
And I didn't.
How'd the conversation end with you guys?
She told me, she's basically said that she's not going to, she doesn't want to associate with me because I talked to Savannah on Wednesday.
But you had already told her you were going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so here.
You see, the thing with me and Chelsea would argue all the time about me not telling Savannah
to cut it off or whatever.
Yeah.
But you go up and you meet, Chelsea knows that you're going to go meet Savannah Wednesday afternoon. Yes. She knows that.
Yes.
Afterwards, do you guys talk about how that conversation went?
Yes.
Okay. So she knows how the conversation ended.
Yes.
And you told her that night, Wednesday night, about the truck and about her and about you puncturing the tires. So you just called her and told her?
No, we spoke first via text.
Okay. So you text her from your phone that you slashed her tire or punctured her tire or anything like that. So that's on your phone?
Yes.
Okay, so that text message is on your phone?
No.
Why not?
Well, I took a picture of the tire first,
Mm-hmm.
And sent it to her.
Send it to Chelsea. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that can verify that.
Yeah.
Okay. So where's that? That's on your phone now?
No.
Okay. Why isn't it on your phone?
I deleted it once, Thursday came around and the police came up and everything like that. And, they said Savannah was missing because I freaked out. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like...
Sounds
crazy.
Which is...
So you...
obviously, me sending a picture of one of the things that they pointed out on the news kind of scared me.
Sure, absolutely. So how do you guys get together, or y'all talk anymore Wednesday night? Does she do a follow-up with you? How'd the conversation go? How'd the rest of Wednesday go?
She called me on my way home.
Okay.
And asked where I was. I told her I was like pulling in my neighborhood. And then we just talked about the situation. She asked what I said to Savannah, what Savannah said to me, and how I stabbed the tire and everything like that. And she asked why, because she was texting me while me and Savannah were talking, and I didn't reply because we were talking, and we were going back and forth. So I didn't text her back, and I told her, I'm not ignoring you. We were talking, and then I said after I punctured the tire, I wanted to leave.
Okay.
Because obviously, get in trouble for stabbing somebody's tire.
Sure, yeah.
So I didn't want to get in trouble.
Okay.
So she called me and asked me what I was doing. I said, I'm in my neighborhood, about to go home. Went home. We texted a little bit more here and there. She asked me what I was doing, told her I was eating. I sent a picture of her after I got a shower because she was like, oh, I haven't got any pics or this and that. So as I was getting out the shower, I got the text message, and I texted her a picture of me getting out the shower because she said she didn't believe I was home or something like that. So I sent her a picture, and other than that, I hung out at the house.
By yourself?
No, I have a roommate.
What's
Okay.
his name?
Aaron. Aaron.
Okay.
Bieger. Bieger.
Pieger.
Yeah, he's
P or B?
B.
B. Okay. Okay. He's what? Sorry.
He's who I moved in with.
Okay. So Wednesday night over at the house, it's you and Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Was
Yeah.
Aaron there when you got home?
No.
What time did he get home?
11-ish.
Okay.
A little bit after.
But before that, you just hung out at this house by yourself and ate?
I ate some dinner, took a shower. Chelsea actually came over Wednesday night, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And what'd y'all do?
Just hung out, watched movies, drank a couple beers.
Okay. So where, when she's in the car, what does she say to you about what her plans are? So she's scheduled to work that night.
Mhm.
So she's going to work.
She didn't talk about. I assumed she was going to work.
Mm-hmm.
She was in her uniform, but she didn't say. When she got out the car, she didn't say anything after she got out of the car.
And she gets in that truck. Let's be honest. We won't even call her she. Savannah. Okay. Savannah. Again, with this picture, if we're using it in the same place, from where your drawing was, they drove over here. You're here, and they drive out over here. Do they stop? Does she get out and go into work? Does the truck keep going?
I didn't see once they turned the corner past the ATM.
Mm-hmm.
Once she got in and they left, I left because I just.
Did you run into them on the road anywhere?
No.
Okay. Did she call you later on or text you later on?
Savannah, no.
Mm-hmm. No other contact with her?
No.
So where's Savannah right now?
I don't know.
Where would I find her?
I don't know.
That's my prime objective is to find her.
Definitely.
I think time's running out on her. And I think that...
I should have said something to you guys when I talked.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
should have
you
said
should.
something Wednesday or Thursday when it was brought to
So
everybody's
tell
attention.
me how I go from nice guy, never met you. You seem like a nice guy. I come up and talk to you. Again, out of you agreed that there was nothing threatening or anything about our conversation. Just asking you for some basic, simple things. We talked for just a few minutes, and you didn't tell me this story. I'm not going to say the truth because I think there's holes in this story too.
Okay.
So you don't tell me this story, and then today we're talking again because I brought you down to talk to you. Because I found holes in that story that didn't match up. And now you're telling me another story that there's holes in this story that does not match up. So where's Savannah?
I don't know.
Where?
Why were you being hesitant about Chelsea being at your house? You first said that you
I
went by yourself, you ate alone.
Yes.
And then
I ate
Aaron-
dinner alone, yes.
Right, but that's not true either because you ordered Papa John's.
Yeah.
For you, Chelsea.
I ate corn dogs earlier in the evening.
But
And when
you
Chelsea
put-
got there, she was hungry.
Right, but you said
So I said
clearly said
yeah.
you were alone.
When I ate the corn dogs, yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what I'm
I
saying.
remember specifically texting Chelsea, I'm eating corn dogs.
Okay.
And all that's on your phone.
No.
Why would
So-
you delete all that?
Just a conversation with you and Chelsea, you would delete about I'm having corn dogs?
That text might be on there.
Okay.
But once we got to talking about, me going up to Bonefish and everything like that, Chelsea said, don't involve me.
Does Chelsea believe you?
I don't know.
Okay. Just so you know, Chelsea thinks you're full of shit. Okay? Because we've talked to a lot of people. So,
And I mean, that's about the gist of, Chelsea's attitude towards me for the most part for the past months.
Okay.
Ever since me and Savannah.
Is that because
First.
you're a liar? I mean, to her, like in the past?
That's pretty much what she labels me as, yeah.
Do you
because
lie?
Not about No, I mean, obviously I lied to her about
Okay.
hanging out with Savannah and stuff
And you
like
lied
that.
to me about Savannah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm not trying to say anything.
No,
other
I
than
understand.
I'm just laying out facts here. I want to find this girl. I need to find her.
I understand.
And here's a couple reasons I need to find her. One is I'm hoping that she's still alive. And that's really, I really do, I'm holding out for that. And if she's not alive, then I think she and her family are due that knowledge. I think
Closure.
I think they need some closure. Because I think the reality is if somebody's, dead somewhere.
This was a nice jab from the detective. When you have kids in the future, even though the detective knows very well this guy is going straight to prison.
When you have kids, the uncertainty is whatever kind of a person she is. And I'm not about to say what kind of a person she is, because I'm not making any judgments. I'm saying that this human being is, if she's alive, then I want to find her. I need to make sure she's okay, because several days now she hasn't been around. Things happen to the human body, and people can't stand a lot of things that can transpire. But the other thing is, if she's not, this family deserves better than this. This family deserves better than somebody who works with her and who's got knowledge and won't tell the police because they're worried about their own ass. Because that's pretty cheap. I'm gonna be honest with you. And
I agree.
your feelings in it, I don't really care about your feelings. What I care about is finding her. So where is she?
I don't know where she is.
Where is Savannah?
I don't know.
I need to know where Savannah is so I can
don't
let
know
her family
where
know.
she is.
You don't know because you had something done with her and you weren't involved in that part? I don't know. Tell me something. What can I work with?
I told you the last time I saw her.
But that's not true, because we have proof. We have proof. And that's why we're sitting here, Lee. At this point, we need this for...
Tell me what happened.
I don't know.
What happened to her? Was it an overdose? Is that what happened? I don't know. I'm not in the car with you guys. You just said she was in your car and she had admittedly had done heroin. Bodies overdose all the time. Is that what happens? Does she overdose?
Okay, well, tell us when you left with her in the car, because that is what is shown. We can't make up that. We can't falsify a video camera, Lee. I'm not lying to you, because you know I'm telling the truth, because you know that's what's on the video. How else would I know that? I don't, unless I have...
Lee's story collapses in slow motion. He admits Chelsea knew he planned to confront Savannah, knew about the tire, knew about the green truck on us, and even got a picture of the damaged tire. But every time the detective checks for proof, texts, photos, call logs, Lee deleted them. The more he talks, the more everything important somehow disappears. The detective then shifts gears. He stops entertaining the truck story and brings in the real leverage, surveillance video, and the emotional weight of Savannah's family. He tells Lee point blank that cameras show Savannah never getting out of his car and that he left the lot with her still inside. At this point, the interview isn't about whether Lee is involved. It's about where Savannah is and how long he can keep pretending he doesn't know.
Video. How else would I know that? I don't, unless I have the video. Where did you go with her?
I didn't go anywhere with her.
You did.
No.
You did. So the video camera's lying?
I don't know this. I mean...
Well, I'm telling you. I'm not lying to you. I'm not making... That first says you haven't seen her. You didn't see her that day. To now the roles have reversed a little bit because we've been doing our background. Okay? And now you're saying that she was sitting in your car, which all lines up with the video, actually. I'm glad that you said you got in the back seat with her. All that lines up. Walking over to her car, puncturing her tire. Everything lines up. You come back to your car and going back to her car. Everything lines up. But you know what doesn't line up? After that passenger door comes open and shuts, comes open and shuts, she never gets out of that car. And you drive off. She never gets out of that car. There is no green truck. And that's not right to her. We're fact finders, Lee. I don't have anything personal against you.
No, not at all.
The detectives intensified the pressure to get Lee to break. They also tried to get to him emotionally, mentioning that a sick mother was awaiting home for her daughter. Let's see if it gets to him.
Fact finders,
tell us
we're
what
just
happened.
doing
Where
our
is she?
job. No,
Where she
no, no. Where did you go with her? Where did you go with her, Lee? Be human. You're a human. You're a man. Where did you go with her? I know you're not that cruel inside. Seriously. Where did you go with her?
Maybe you
Please.
maybe you don't know where she is now. Where did you go with her?
Please. I'm begging you, Lee. Please. Please tell us. Please don't make us waste any more of our time. Just tell us. Please tell us. Please. I'm begging you. I know you're not evil. Just tell us where she is. I'm begging you. Please. Please. Can you please just tell me? You do know. Is that how you wanted people to think? I know you're not an evil person. I don't see that in you. I don't see that in your history. I don't hear those things about you at work. Please tell us where you went with her. She never got out of your car. Please tell us, Lee, please. I'm begging you. For her family. Please. Please. She didn't get out of your car. And you know that, obviously. Please. Please, Lee. I'm begging you. As a human.
I don't know.
You too
Look,
know.
if I,
Please,
you know,
Lee. Just please. Please don't make us do this any longer.
Yeah. For her family.
Can you
Just tell us where.
Can you just tell us?
Where did you go?
Where did you go with her then? Can you
At least tell us that.
at least tell us that part? Where did you go with her afterwards? She didn't get out of your car, and you know that obviously because I
and
know
we do
that.
too. That's why we're here. Just tell us where. Where did you go with her? Tell us that. At least point us in that direction. I owe her family. We've been no one's. We're not saying anything that you intentionally did anything. Just tell us where you went. Please.
Lee, it's not.
You're doing
right.
great. I mean, you already told us everything we already know.
It's not right, Lee. This isn't right for her family or for anybody. No one should have to go through this. I'm just human like you are. She's human. Her family. Everybody has feelings. Please. Now's the time to tell us, because I don't think you're any kind of evil person.
No.
And I feel like you are going to tell us the truth. I do believe that. I do believe you're going to tell us the truth, because I believe that you do have a conscience. Now's the time. Please.
That's all we're asking. Is just where'd you guys go? I think you're a good man. I think you want to do the right thing.
When y'all left out of there, you went down Clare Lane, you made a left on San Jose back to 295, and you get up on 295. Okay. Where else did you go before you went home? I mean, I know you eventually went home,
I
but...
didn't go anywhere. I went straight home.
Okay, so what did y'all do when you got home? Savannah was with you. She was with you. And that's okay at that point, but I need to know where did she go from there? Is she still at your house?
No.
Okay. Is she still in your car?
No.
Okay. Well, then where is she?
I don't know where she is.
Okay, then where did you last drop her off at?
I didn't drop her off.
Okay, well then tell me.
What happened? Where'd you guys go?
We went to my house.
Okay.
We did some drugs.
Okay.
Hung out for a little. And then she said she was going to catch an Uber home.
Okay. And did she call an Uber?
She walked out the door.
was going on in the
Didn't
back
do
seat?
anything to
What was
Savannah.
going on in the back seat? For the doors to be kicked open. She kicked open that door 3 times, Lee. She kicked it. We saw it. And you know I'm not making it up because I wouldn't know this because I wasn't there. I would never know this unless we had video of it, correct? Yes, correct. I'm not trying to trick you. I'm just a fact finder.
We're not gonna lie to you.
That door kicked open 3 times. Obviously something went on in that back seat. Tell me about that. What happened in the back seat? Did she get mad at you?
I mean, she was upset.
Yeah?
She tried to slap me. I slapped her. She went to get out. I grabbed her around her waist and said, "Where are you going? Why are you hitting me?" And she tried to slap me again. And then, you know, I was still holding her. And she calmed down. And we left. We talked. And we left.
Why would... But let's be honest. No one's gonna go with some man willingly after all that. No one's gonna do it. Please tell me where Savannah is.
No.
You do know. You do know, Lee. And right now is the time. You're so close, and I know you're gonna tell me. I know you are because I just know you are. Because I know you want to do the right thing, but you're scared to do the right thing. I get it.
Yeah.
I do. I'm not.
Can you just tell me what I'm being charged with, please?
Yes.
Yeah. I want to find
I don't know
her.
yet, but at least I do know that you have the KPS out for your arrest for the DWLS.
We found that.
For the what?
The DWLS, I think. Yeah.
No.
But where's Savannah?
So what am I being charged with now? Driving while suspended license?
I don't know yet. I gotta talk to the attorney that's sitting out there watching this interview. Where's Savannah?
I don't know.
You do know. So you're gonna make me and our team and this whole entire sheriff's office and every person in the community to get out there after, after they know the truth of who she left with and sees the struggle in the backseat of your car. And you're gonna make all of us go and search Jacksonville for her when you could just easily tell me where she is? Is that what we're gonna put everybody through?
Think about this. All right. Sometimes people do wrong things, right? Sometimes people make mistakes. It's what you do afterwards. I got a family that needs closure. They are now coming to the reality that she's no longer with us. I need closure for them. When stuff gets out that you guys left and all that together and all that kind of stuff, do you want people to remember you as a guy who said, okay, look, I'm going to do the right thing? Or do you want your family and everybody else to think that you're some evil, heartless person who won't tell us where she is? Why would you put your family and her family through all that? I don't think you're that kind of guy. I don't think you're evil. Something got out of hand. I get it. But what do you do after that? Here's what you do. You do the right thing now. Just tell us where she is. Closure for her family.
Lee, we understand. Listen, we understand.
We're not trying to hinge you up on anything, man. I'm telling you, I'm thinking about this girl and her family. And your family.
She was serving.
Please tell me where to go find her. That's how people remember you.
This is the point where the detectives go all in on emotion and guilt. They stop arguing about details and hammer one question over and over. Where is Savannah? They talk about her family, about closure, about how a parent feels when a child is missing. They frame Lee's choice as simple. Either be the heartless monster who makes everyone search blindly, or be the good man who finally tells the truth. At the same time, they quietly make something very clear. They have video. They know she never got out of his car, and they know he's lying. So they offer him a way out, not of guilt, but of total vilification. People make mistakes, they say. It's what you do after. The goal now isn't a confession to murder. It's the location of Savannah's body dot, and Lee is at his breaking point.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can
We
work with that.
can work with that, man. We can work with that.
What?
You got to do the right thing now. You can do this. You can do the right thing.
She was hitting me. She wouldn't stop, and I squeezed back,
Okay.
and she was just,
Was she under your arm or something, or?
she started hitting me, after I, slashed her tire,
All right.
and we went back and forth, and I squeezed her hard.
You squeezed her around her neck or around her neck with your hands?
She had
She had.
her hands around mine.
Okay.
And then you had yours around hers and y'all were just fighting back with each other.
Okay.
She just wouldn't let go, and I didn't let go.
Okay.
Where is she now?
Please tell us.
You got the hardest part out.
I-
I understand
yeah.
that. And you got the hardest
Freaked
part
out.
Okay.
I left. All I wanted to do was leave me alone.
We
I
know.
know. I know. You're doing good, buddy.
This pond on the west side of the Club du Clay
Club du Clay?
Yeah.
Okay.
and Longchamp.
Yeah. Okay. If I got a map printed out of that, you think you could just show me that? Okay. It's on the west side from Club du Clay and Longchamp? Okay. And how did you... You're great. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get this over with and let's find her. Let's let her pants
When
know.
did you put her there?
Did you go straight there?
No.
No. Okay. What happened? You tell me. I'll quit.
After she stopped, and I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
And I freaked out.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I have the faintest idea what's supposed to happen after that. So I go home and I don't know what to do, so we have a fire pit in our backyard, and I put it there, and then you guys show up Friday night.
Okay.
I get even more scared.
Okay. Was she just put in the fire pit? Or did you burn her or what?
I dug a hole,
Okay.
put her there,
Okay.
and then I don't know why I thought it would help,
Mm-hmm.
starting a bonfire.
Okay.
It did.
Okay. You're doing fine. Okay. You're doing the right thing now, man. You are.
So you moved her Friday.
Moved her this morning.
This morning. Okay. And now was the area that you dug out there, did she get burned at all, or you just tried, or what?
I tried.
Okay, you tried to burn her. Okay, was she wrapped in anything or just her?
No.
Okay. Did she still have on her work clothes?
The detective tactic worked. They got him to confess and tell everything. Now the next part is to get all the details.
Work clothes?
No.
Okay, you took the work clothes off of her. Where are the work clothes?
I threw them away.
Okay, where did you throw those away?
I just, on the way this morning, I just tossed them out.
Out the window? Do you remember about where you were?
No, I was just scared.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
It's Chelsea.
Okay.
Chelsea knows.
No,
Okay. You
I never told Chelsea.
You never told her.
Okay.
You never told her when she came over that night.
Okay.
Weren't you scared that she?
I was amazed. I didn't know what to do.
Was she was out back when that happened?
Who?
Savannah was out back when Chelsea came over. Okay, yeah.
So you put her there that night on Wednesday, out
Wednesday,
the back.
okay.
Was your roommate? Your roommate here,
He wasn't home.
but he knows.
No.
He doesn't know.
And then today you dug her up? Okay. And then did you put her in your car? Okay. Did you wrap her up or just, okay, what'd you wrap her in?
We had like some plastic and a blanket.
Okay. And did anybody help you or did you see anything? Okay, just you at the house? And where did you put her in the car? In the trunk, okay. And then you went, tell me where you went to. I don't believe you did.
You want to go over there? I thought me telling her to leave me alone would make things right.
Make things right, yeah. Yeah. And that
I didn't want to be.
that pond is Longchamp, Duclay area. Okay. I'm gonna see if somebody will bring in a map, and we'll just make sure we get that. And you can just kind of show me. And then when you get there, about what time today was that? Do you know?
6:30
About 6:30 tonight.
this morning.
Oh, this morning. Okay, I apologize. So about 6:30 this morning, you go there. Were there cars out? Did you pull her? Is it? And I don't know the area. Is there? You pull around the backside or
We
something?
come down the front street, which is Club to Clay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Club
believe-
Clay.
Yeah.
It's a residential neighborhood.
Take a right onto, I think that's Longchamp,
Okay.
and just straight down. There's a
Okay.
pond at the end of the street.
Okay. And then just walk me through that. What happened there?
I pulled in. There's an area you can drive
Yeah.
like into the pond,
Mhm.
into the trees and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Did you just put her there? Did she float? Did you put something on the mat?
What made you go there?
How do you know that area?
I've been fishing there
Okay.
a long
Okay.
time ago.
Okay.
So it's off as you went off Collins Road, or you
No, I
went
got
off?
off of landing.
Okay, you went off of Blanding. Oh yeah, you went off of Blanding and then you turned on.
Yeah, I know that area. I'm gonna see if I'm in
I know
the
my
map.
phone is like cracked, but there's one. You turned on that road to go down Club to Clay, and it's down that pond. That one or over here? Is this one? I didn't know nobody else was gonna see.
I was just freaking out. I didn't know what to do.
Did you? You didn't tell anybody?
It was an accident.
I know it's really tough.
I just, I told her to leave me alone. And then I slashed her tire and I got back in. And please, I'm serious, now leave me alone. Or next time it's gonna be your windows. She just started hitting me. And she didn't stop, and she grabbed me. And I grabbed her back. And she wouldn't let go. I didn't let go.
Did you throw her in the
Just
water?
kept moving. I don't want none of this.
Did you throw her in the water, Lee, or on the banks of the water?
She's pretty close to the banks.
Pretty secluded back there.
She wouldn't let go of me.
Is that how you got that on your neck?
No, I didn't. So
He showed me that was the pond.
Okay, I just want to make sure here, and I get you.
Yeah, it's that pond right there. He said you turn on Longchamp
Okay.
off of Landing.
So if I'm looking at Blanding onto Longchamp, is this the pond?
No, it goes down that way.
Goes this way?
Yeah, it goes all the way down that
just
way.
straight down Club du Clay.
Yeah, like right here. See, it goes all the way down to that. So,
Okay, if you can show that to Dwayne, then he can get that, because I just want to get a signature on that one. I'll get the right one. So it's like further down here. Okay. Okay. Alright, you're doing good.
So I've never done it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. She
I
wouldn't
believe,
let go of me.
I believe it.
I just wanted to tell her to stop talking about me.
Yeah. You and Chelsea.
And then I started tiring.
Yeah.
Then I got back in. And I said, look, I'm serious now.
Yeah.
You see
After
I'm
you did
serious.
retire. Okay, gotcha.
You
Yeah.
see I'm serious.
Okay.
And she said, fuck you. And she slapped me and grabbed me.
Okay.
And I tried to pull her arms off, but she wouldn't let go. So I grabbed her, and she wouldn't let go.
Were
I
you?
should have let go.
Was she facing you, or were you behind her and she was facing out? How was she
I
positioned?
was behind the driver's seat, and she was behind the passenger seat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys were in the back
We were
seat
facing
together.
each other.
Y'all were facing each other. And did you use like your arms or your hands or something else?
She leaned over and like went around me
Okay.
and just like squeezed.
Okay. Around your chest or your neck or something?
It was kind of like mid.
Okay.
She
she's
just like
that. Yeah, she's trying to. Oh, like that. Like trying to.
like halfway up my chest
Yeah. Okay.
and just like kind of on the back of my neck.
Sure. Yeah.
And I tried to pull away and she wouldn't.
Okay.
So I took my hands and
Moved her hands away.
I moved. I tried to move her away,
Okay.
and I thought my hands were around her shoulders.
Okay.
My hands were around her neck.
Okay.
And I turned, and when I went to push her down onto the seat,
Okay.
but my hands were on her neck.
Okay.
I thought I had her right here.
You thought you had her up here?
Yeah, I thought I
Okay.
had her like right here.
Yeah.
And I ended up coming down.
Okay.
And I just heard a pop.
Okay. You heard a pop sound. Okay.
And she just.
And you had both hands like this around this part of her neck? Could you feel a pop?
Yeah.
Okay, where did you feel it?
I just heard it, and then it felt like somewhere in here.
Okay. And when you after you heard the pop, what happened at that point? Do you remember?
She just stopped moving.
She just stopped moving. Okay.
It's gonna be Longchamp down Duclay. It's right here. It's covered with algae. Is that what you're talking about right there?
Is that the one? Okay. Would you mind just
Just
say pond and just today's date and your signature, please, sir?
Sorry.
where's her phone at?
I threw it out the window.
Tell me where you threw it in.
I'm 295.
Like what about what area?
In between Phillips and K Parkway, maybe.
Was that the Wednesday night after this happened? Okay, that's when you threw her phone out? Okay.
She had her phone with her when she got in the car.
Okay. Yeah. Now, what did you get out of her car? When you went back over to her car? I know you, because you went twice. You know, you puncture it, you come back, you talk to her, this all happens within a short period of time, but then you go back over to her car and go in. What do you get out of her car?
It was her makeup bag.
Got her makeup bag out? Okay. Did you get anything else out? Okay. And why did you get her makeup bag?
Well, I was freaking out. You know?
Sure. Okay. Do you remember what color it was?
It was like red.
Okay. And where is that? I'm sorry. Go ahead. You're today's the 5th. Yeah, August the 5th. And then you can just sign it your name. Okay. And this is the pond right here. Okay. All right. When you pulled into here, did you go in the back? Where exactly? Could you tell me?
You can see here.
You can see it from right here.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
You pull in here and come to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a little driveway, but I mean it's grassed.
Yeah. Okay. Right here.
Yeah.
So no one's going to be able to see you because the closest house
There's
is like
a house
this one.
here.
Sure.
And there was a semi truck parked here.
Semi truck here. And where do you put her in the pond? Because it's a big area, and I want to go find her.
She's close to the
Like here, like in that area there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put it like an X there, and you think that's kind of in the general area. Not that I'm holding you to that, but and what would she be wrapped in?
A blanket and plastic.
A blanket and plastic? Okay. Okay. You're doing the right thing. I want to be able to tell her family. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't want this.
Okay.
It's very good.
Okay. Anybody else?
And her brother
Her dad and her brother you sent it to? Do you remember kind of what it said?
just said that, you know, was running off with a boyfriend.
Okay. All right. Did you send that to anybody else? Okay, just the dad and the boyfriend. Okay.
Did you ever get on her Facebook Messenger? No.
We didn't have her password for that or anything like that.
Did you
Okay.
ever try to check her voicemails?
No.
No.
Okay. And when you left from there, after you sent the text messages, you get back up onto 295 and you are heading down, and then somewhere you said maybe
Like
Philip.
Phillips and Park County. It was
Okay.
somewhere by the construction.
By the construction area. If you're driving, do you throw it out your driver's side or the passenger side or something else?
On my side.
Your driver's side, okay. And Phillips, and where do you think?
Phillips, but somewhere between Phillips and Gate Parkway.
And Gate Parkway, okay. On 95,
Yeah.
okay. And her clothes you threw out today when you were going, because you said her clothes, you had taken her clothes off of her when you tried to burn her. And you threw those out the window as well. Was that like on the highway or a street or something else, or do you remember?
It was on the highway sometime this morning.
Early this morning?
On the way out.
Okay. What time do you think you went over there this morning? You said about 6:30 this morning? Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Now, I appreciate you being honest. I appreciate you being honest. Okay? You know, you... Okay.
She just wouldn't let go of me. And we went back and forth. And then I finally just swung her around.
Yeah. And you heard the pop in her neck.
Yeah.
And when you got back, you got out and you got the bag. You got back in the driver's side. Where is she in the car at that point when you leave there?
Backseat.
She's just laying in the back seat. Okay.
So, do you think you broke her neck?
I guess.
Because you said when you were squeezing her, that's when you heard the pop. And then after that, she didn't move anymore? Okay. I'm assuming, I'm not a doctor, but I'm assuming that will be okay. Is there anything maybe I forgot to ask you? Is there anything else you want to tell me?
I didn't mean to.
Okay. I'll
I
convey
wasn't
it.
going there to.
You weren't going there to
hurt
try to
her.
hurt her.
No.
Okay.
Like I said, we hung out for. No.
Yeah.
She wouldn't let go of me.
Yes, sir. Okay.
The story Lee tried to spin in that interrogation room didn't matter. Investigators had the video, his changing stories, and eventually his confession. He admitted to killing 21-year-old Savannah Gold and dumping her body, then pretending to be her overtext to throw everyone off. In February 2021, Lee Rodarte pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and evidence tampering. A judge sentenced him to 40 years in Florida State Prison, with credit for time served for Savannah's death.
Never tell the truth. Son of a goodness. Hurt. Oh, you. So sorry. Stop. Killed in jail. Shit. I'm nice to you. For somebody who was a bitch to you. How does that make any sense? It's time to get the weird chef coat. It's not supposed to be you. It's not supposed to be you, Lee. It's supposed to make something of your fucking life. Everything. Going places, man. Your fucking head. Could've just told her, leave me alone.